And I was like, I'm not your daughter, man. Hey y'all, it's your girl Mia and welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today I'm going to be talking about my experience with trying to get into my school's nursing program. I've only applied to one program, and that is for the school I am currently going to. I just wanted to briefly go over my whole journey and experience with attempting to be a nurse or get into the program. It's been a long journey for me. I knew I wanted to become a nurse right out of high school. So straight from high school, I went to a 4-year university outside of my state. That got really expensive, so I ended up coming back in state after staying there for 1 year. I went to a university in my state, so it was a little cheaper than going out of state, and I ended up dropping out because I had a lot going on in my own personal life, and sometimes when things come up in your own personal life, it's hard to balance out school along with whatever else you're trying to work through or get through. So I ended up dropping out after 2 years of going to college. My experience with that, transferring from an out-of-state college to an in-state college, it was pretty overwhelming because first, the school that I went to out of state, they had different requirements than the program that I was attempting to go to in my state. So I ended up having to start my freshman year kind of over again and take like almost the same courses, because for some reason, sometimes it's very difficult to transfer the credits when you go to a different university. I don't know too much about why it's so difficult to transfer the credits or what that actually involves or what that depends on. I had an advisor that I spoke with before I left my other university that I went to, the second one, and she literally told me I shouldn't be complaining about anything or I shouldn't feel stressed because her daughter is doing XYZ. And I was like, I'm not your daughter, man. Like, we are in two different circumstances. Your daughter may have all of the support that she needs financially, emotionally, physically, whatever, that she needs in order to get through college, while my end was different. So that was my experience with that. After I quit college, it took me a while to figure out what I wanted to do, and I ended up going to esthetician school. After I finished esthetician school, I realized that I wanted to expand my knowledge with medical aesthetics. And for the state of Maryland, because that's where I currently live, it is very strict on the rules and regulations of what you can and what you cannot perform within a scope of practice. So in my state, I am currently a limited licensed esthetician, so I can only do surface level work. My whole point of trying to get into nursing school now is to expand my career in medical aesthetics. I wanted you all to have a little background of why I wanted to go to nursing school. So now with my experience, I am currently going to a community college to get my associate's degree first. And then my plan is to go to a 4-year university and transfer so that I can get my bachelor's within a year after my associate's. So, with that being said, I applied for the nursing program at my community college last year. In 2021, I was going through a lot of things emotionally. I lost my job, so I was financially in a hold. And while going through all of this stuff, I was taking a microbiology course, which is one of the required courses that you need in order to apply to the nursing program. when I tell y'all I was struggling, I was very depressed, and it was so hard for me to even try to focus on school. I kind of pushed my way through, and I feel like my professor did the best that he could to kind of like push me through as well. I did not do that well in the class. I ended up getting a C, which is decent, but the nursing program is very, very competitive, so it's best to get a B or above in all of your science courses. The other course that I took at this community college that I currently go to now is a regular biology class, and I also had a C in that class. So when I applied to the program, my school GPA for just this school was a 2.0. And that is something that they took into big consideration because the minimum requirement for my program was a 2.0. It did not make my application look competitive. And then I took the TEAS exam and I did not do well at all. I took it 3 times. The first 2 times I did not study because I was rushing through everything. And like I said, during that time, I was going through a lot in my own personal life. And at the time, it was hard for me to balance out everything that was going on. So I wasn't excelling as much as I could have or should have been in my classes or studies. So my overall score the first time I think was a 52. I don't remember what it was the second time, but the third time that I took it, my overall was still pretty low. It was a 62. My school's requirement for the community college to get into the nursing program is a 52% overall. So I made it into proficient, the proficient level, but again, my application did not look competitive because I was only meeting the minimum requirements. So I got an email after applying stating that I did not get in, and I was sad about that. But I felt like it happened for a reason, and you know, I just needed some time to get myself together mentally so that I can focus on school again. So after that, this year, I retook my microbiology course and I got an A. So that brought my GPA up to a 3.0 this time. I did not retake my TEAS exam yet, but I did go ahead and take the risk of reapplying to my nursing program again for the fall semester. So I still have my minimum requirement proficiency of a 62 on my TEAS exam, and now my GPA is a 3.0 just for the community college overall. That is not including the overall GPA for all of my colleges and classes that I have combined. They also take that into consideration because I am a transfer student. So after I did the numbers and the research, all of my science courses together come up to a 3.14 for an overall curriculum, for an overall GPA. And my overall GPA for everything that I've taken ever in my college career comes up also as of 3.14. So I am praying that they just let me slide on in without having to retake the TEAS exam. However, if I do not get in this time, I will take my TEAS exam again after studying this time. And then I will reapply again for the spring semester of next year. So just wish me luck. Fingers crossed that I get in this time so I won't have to have so much anxiety built up around the TEAS exam because it is pretty difficult and it's a very long test. It's about 4 hours. So just imagine me taking that 3 times and still not getting a good score or the score that I actually will want to get. They always recommend that you get a little bit above proficiency just to make your application look more competitive. But I've seen videos on YouTube of people actually getting in with a 50 something overall score for the T's, or just being at a basic proficient level. So fingers crossed. I am hoping that they let me in. Anyways, I will keep an update on how my progress is with the nursing program. The application wasn't due until January 31st, but I actually just went ahead and submitted my application yesterday. So I have it all out of the way. I will keep you all updated about whether I got in or if I didn't. Yeah, I'm hoping that I did, so I don't have to take the T's again, because it's just a lot sitting through all of that. But yes, again, I apologize for this video being so late. I was supposed to already create this video and upload it about my nursing journey, but it's okay. Better late than never. I've just been extremely busy with my life because I was retaking my microbiology class, and I was doing the best that I could to get an A in that class so that my GPA bumped up from a 2.0 to a 3.0. So it was extremely hard. I ended up getting an A, so you know, my hard work paid off. Along with that, I am working 2 part-time jobs, so just bear with me. I am doing the best that I can to upload these videos and put out content for y'all. I do have a little bit more free time on my hands because I'm no longer in school, but I have been picking up shifts at work, so it is a little bit, I'm all over the place right now. So just be patient. I will get out content when I can, and I will see y'all next time. Thank you again for watching this video. If you like this video, please like, comment, and subscribe for updates, because I'm going to update y'all. I think I'm gonna actually open up the either acceptance or decline letter on YouTube. So we'll all be seeing the email or acceptance or whatever, however they send it together. So if you want to join in, please subscribe. I think they will send the updates maybe 2 to 3 weeks after the deadline. So I'll probably be receiving an update within the next month, maybe sometime in February. But again, I will update y'all, and I'll see y'all later. Bye.